you do any kind of DIY, woodworking, or even just weekend home projects, you already know the frustration. You measure something 3 times, cut it once, and it is still a 1/4 inch off. Or you're fighting with a dull box cutter just trying to break down cardboard boxes. Today, I found 10 tools on Amazon that actually fix those exact headaches. I put all the links down in the description and the pinned comments so you can easily grab them. Let's get right into the tools. Let's kick things off with a tool that makes your standard tape measure feel pretty outdated. This is the Fanttik A11 Ultra, and it is way more than just a basic point-and-shoot laser. First off, it actually has a 2.4-inch color touchscreen, which makes switching between feet, inches, and actual fractions super easy. No more dealing with weird decimal readings. But the real trick is this little physical wheel on the side. If you were trying to measure a curved wall, a rounded countertop, or a weird piece of trim, you just roll the wheel along the edge and it tracks the exact distance. The laser itself shoots up to almost 200 feet, and it has a built-in calculator so it does the square footage math for you right on the screen. It saves your measurements, charges over USB-C, and honestly just speeds up your workflow so much. It's $100 and I put the link right at the top of the description. Okay, once you have your measurements, you have to actually put holes in the wall. And if you hate setting up bulky tripods and breathing in drywall dust, you need to see this. This is the Tyrry 4-in-1 laser level, and it completely changes how you hang shelves or pictures. Instead of using a tripod, this thing has a massive electronic vacuum pump built right into the back. You just press it against the drywall and it literally sucks itself to the wall, holding up to 11 pounds without a single nail. It projects a perfectly level laser line, but here is the absolute best part. Right underneath the laser, there's a built-in dust catcher. So when you take your drill and make the hole for your shelf bracket, all the drywall dust falls straight into the clear cup instead of all over your floor and into your lungs. The battery lasts for 10 hours of continuous suction, and it actually beeps at you if it starts losing grip. It's $95 and it is easily going to become your favorite tool in the garage. Now, not every job is about big walls and shelves. Sometimes you need to grind down a rusted bolt, sharpen a blade, or polish up some old hardware, and that is where this little guy comes in. The Fanttik F2 Pro is a cordless rotary tool, but it is way smarter than your average grinder. It has 5 speed settings, spinning anywhere from 5,000 all the way up to 25,000 RPM, so you can go from delicate engraving straight to cutting through soft metal. But the thing I actually love is the case. All 55 accessories snap into this magnetic rotating hub inside a tough aluminum box, so your bits are never just rolling around loose in a junk drawer. It has a pressure-sensitive trigger, a shadowless LED light right on the front so you can see exactly what you're grinding, and the battery gets you up to 2 hours of runtime. For $75, it's the kind of tool you buy for one project and then end up using every week. Look, if you order a lot of stuff online, you already know the pain of breaking down a mountain of cardboard boxes with a dull utility knife. It tears the cardboard, it hurts your wrist, and it's honestly kind of dangerous. That's exactly why this HOTO EdgeFlow electric cutter is so incredibly satisfying to use. It looks like a mini power tool, but it's actually a rotary blade that just glides right through thick cardboard, fabric, even carpet and leather. And it doesn't just brute force its way through. It has a standard eco mode for regular boxes and a boost mode when you hit a really tough spot. The coolest part? The blade is coated in titanium, and it actually sharpens itself against the guard while it spins so it doesn't get dull halfway through your cleanup. It weighs less than a pound, charges over USB-C, and swapping the blade takes about 3 seconds with 0 tools. It's $60 and it's going to make breaking down your recycling bin weirdly fun. You can grab it using link number 4 down below. Alright, once your workspace is cleaned up, you need a way to keep it that way. And if your toolbox is a total disaster zone, this is your fix. The NIIMBOT M2 is a Bluetooth label maker, but it's not like those cheap sticker printers that fade after a month. It uses thermal transfer printing, so the labels are waterproof, oil-proof, scratch-resistant, and they survive extreme temperatures. That makes them perfect for labeling tool bins, cables, jars, even stuff that lives outside in the garage. You design everything on your phone in their app. Tons of templates, barcodes, QR codes. You can even dictate the label with your voice instead of typing. And one ribbon can print 3 full rolls of labels, so the running costs are super low. It's about $100, and honestly, once you start labeling stuff, you physically cannot stop. It's weirdly addictive. This one is for the creative folks, and it is honestly kind of magic. The PixCut S1 prints and cuts custom stickers all in one machine. You pick a photo on your phone, and the built-in AI automatically finds the subject, extracts it, and then cuts perfectly along every single edge. No weeding vinyl, no tracing by hand, none of that. You get a finished, waterproof, scratch-resistant sticker in about 2 minutes. The print quality is legit too. It uses dye sublimation text, so the colors are super vibrant, and the sticker is basically laminated the moment it prints. And here's the best part for anyone who's been burned by craft machines before. There's no subscription. The app gives you over 50,000 free images, fonts, and templates with 0 paywalls. It's about $280, so it's definitely an investment. But if you run a small business, make content, or just love slapping stickers on your laptop and water bottles, this thing pays for itself. Number 7 is one of those $20 tools that makes you mad you didn't buy it 5 years ago. If you've ever tried to cut a piece of baseboard, tile, or wood to fit perfectly against a crooked wall, you know scribing is an absolute nightmare. This is the Saker multifunction scribing tool. It looks like a weird little piece of metal, but it's actually machined out of solid aluminum alloy, and it has over 15 different ways to lock it into place. You just adjust the arms, lock the nuts, and it lets you draw perfect parallel lines, exact arcs, or copy a weird profile straight onto your workpiece. It's super compact. It literally clips right onto your belt or your pocket like a pocket knife, and the measurements are etched right onto the metal so they don't rub off. For $24, it's going to save you so many ruined pieces of expensive wood and tile. And while we're on the topic of Saker, this next one is the tool you will actually reach for every day. It's their 42-in-1 magnetic ratcheting screwdriver set. Now, a ratcheting handle means you never have to lift your hand and reset your grip. You just crank back and forth, and the screw keeps turning. But what makes this set special is that the handle is magnetic, so the bits snap in with a satisfying click, and it actually holds the screw on the tip, so you're not chasing it around with one hand. You get 40 different bits, both long and short, and you can even stack 2 bits together when you need extra reach into a tight spot. The handle is aluminum, the bits are S2 steel, so they're tough but not brittle, and it all packs into a little case you can toss in your bag or your glove box. $28 for a set you'll use for the next 10 years? That is a total no-brainer. Stay with Saker for number 9 because if you're laying down hardwood, laminate, or tile, this tool is basically mandatory. It's a contour gauge. You know that nightmare scenario where you have to cut a piece of flooring to fit perfectly around a door jamb or a weirdly shaped heating pipe? It's almost impossible to measure with a tape. With this, you just push the gauge against the object and the pins instantly copy the exact profile. You flip the little switch to lock the pins in place so they don't slip, trace it onto your wood, and cut. Perfect fit on the first try. This specific kit gives you both a 5-inch and a 10-inch gauge, and you can actually adjust how tight the pins slide so they hold their shape better. It's $30 and it will save you from ruining expensive pieces of trim. Link number 9 is right down in the description. And for our final tool, we're getting into the really detailed stuff. If you do any electronics repair, soldering, or even jewelry making, you know the struggle of trying to hold a tiny wire, hold the board, and hold a hot soldering iron all at the same time. You basically need 3 hands. This EOOKU soldering station fixes that. It gives you a huge 16.5-inch workspace with a heat-resistant mat, but the best part is the adjustable arms. You get 6 flexible gooseneck clips with soft silicone tips so they don't scratch your circuit boards, and a really nice 10x and 5x magnifying lamp with a real glass lens and adjustable LED lights. It even has a dedicated wire holder and little grooves in the mat to keep your tiny components from rolling off the desk. At about $97, it completely turns your workbench from a messy disaster into a professional setup. And that's the list. 10 tools that will actually make your DIY projects faster, cleaner, and way less frustrating. Now, I really want to know which one of these are you adding to your workbench. Let me know down in the comments. Every single link to these tools is right down in the description and pinned in the comments so you can grab them easily. If you like any part of this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next week's list. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.